Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon to everyone. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Suri Lawana Sulaiman and to all of you present here today for giving me the opportunity to share the findings of my research. My name is Fatin Nurhasiba binti Nur Aflan, 24B0509 from Faculty Halalan Taiban Research Center. And today, the title of my research is From Faith to Destination: Brunei's Role in Advancing Global Halal Tourism Through Maqasid Sharia. This study was conducted with the aim of to investigate Brunei Darussalam role on the international stage in promoting halal tourism, as it relates to Maqasid Sharia and national initiatives such as Wawasan Brunei 2035. The study will explore the benefits, development, and challenges of halal tourism in Brunei and provide future development and strategic positioning insights. Uh, Allow me to briefly present the abstract of my research. Here, in explaining about halal tourism, is a growing sector of the global tourism industry that has been developed to respond to the demand of Muslim travelers for destinations that suit their Islamic values. Brunei Darussalam, which fully fulfills Sharia law, established an environment where Brunei can be seen as a model for halal tourism. The objective of this paper is to analyze the advantages, development, and challenges associated with halal tourism in Brunei Darussalam, situated within the esteemed objectives of Maqasid Sharia and framed within national policies such as the national aspiration articulated in Wawasan Brunei 2035. Qualitative methodology was employed, utilizing policy analysis and interviews with various key stakeholders to demonstrate Brunei's potential to offer Sharia compliant accommodation options, halal certified food services, modestly oriented tourism experiences, and other tourism services. The paper will also outline several challenges facing the growth of halal tourism, including limited international market promotion, inadequate infrastructure, and insufficient training and educational resources for developing professional halal tourism hospitality businesses. It recommends a strategic partnership between the government, private sector, ASEAN, and other countries to establish Brunei as a globally recognized halal tourism destination. This paper will contribute significantly to the expanding body of knowledge and literature on Islamic tourism and provide case studies for policymakers and tourism developers in Muslim majority countries to follow and adopt. To summarize up the introduction I just made, the main focus is the halal tourism. Halal tourism refers to travel and leisure experiences that cater to the religious and ethical needs of Muslim travelers. This includes halal certified food, prayer facilities, modest accommodations, and activities that align with Islamic principles. One of the strongest examples of Brunei's success in Islamic travel is its well established Hajj program. From religious education to travel logistics, everything is done in full compliance with Sharia, reflecting how Brunei's Islamic governance supports faith based tourism. For example, one of the famous of Hajj and Umrah travel companies in Brunei are like Darussalam Holding Sujian Berhad, Raudah Al Amin Travel and Tours Sujian Berhad, and At Taqwa Travel Tours and Services. Ladies and gentlemen, here are some of the key results of my study, which focused on the development of halal tourism in Brunei Darussalam through the lens of Maqasid Sharia. As we know, Maqasid Sharia consists of five main principles: preservation of religion, ad-din, life and nafs, intellect al-aqal, lineage an-nasal, and wealth al-mal. Here, my findings show that halal tourism in Brunei already supports these objectives in several significant ways. Here in the figure below shows 33 respondents and shows 57.6% were very familiar of concept of halal tourism, and 78.8% were very familiar and heard about Maqasid Syariah before. Next, in the figure 9, explain the respondents' opinions on what makes a destination halal friendly, where 90.9% of the respondents agrees that halal destination should have mosques or prayer spaces for the tourists, especially for Muslim tourists, and 20 respondents, which is around 60.6%, said that they needed gender separated facilities for a destination to be quoted as halal friendly. And the next figure in the chart pie shows that Brunei as a global halal hub, where 84.8% shows that they agreed that Brunei can positive itself as a global halal tourism hub. In conclusion, this study has explored the potential of Brunei Darussalam as a developing halal tourism destination. With its strong Islamic identity, its implementation of Sharia law, and clear national vision under Wawasan Brunei 2035, Brunei has a solid foundation to become a model for halal tourism on a global scale. By analyzing this topic through the lens of Maqasid Sharia, we can see that halal tourism in Brunei does not only support religious needs, but also plays a role in preserving life, intellect, lineage, and wealth. These principles are clearly reflected in the country's policies, infrastructure, and tourism services. However, while the alignment with Islamic values is so strong, there are still areas that need further development, such as international marketing, tourism facilities, and private sector involvement. Moving forward, with collaboration between government bodies, tourism agencies, and local communities, Brunei has the potential to lead as a Sharia compliant tourism hub that respects Islamic principles and promotes sustainable, more ethical travel. That brings us to the end of my presentation. I hope this sharing has given you some valuable insight into how halal tourism, guided by the principles of Makasih Sharia, can be a powerful tool for the ethical, sustainable, and spiritually meaningful travel, especially in a country like Brunei Darussalam. If there are any questions, comments, or feedback, I will be happy to answer them. Thank you, Shukran, and once again for your time, your attention, and your presence today. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.